Welcome to today's practice. Today we'll be working on opening the shoulders, opening those hip flexors, and building strength within our backs. So we can start in a seated position. Taking a nice comfortable seat, you can sit up on a block or a blanket, and if you have blocks, have them ready available for you, or maybe you're using books for that assistance. But just coming to this seat, allow the palms to face down on those knees, or palms can be facing up. Allow yourself to close the eyes. Taking a moment to roll those shoulders up by those ears, and then slowly allow them to release down. And start to feel the body settle here. Releasing any tension through the face, through the neck, through the shoulders. Feel the sit bones pressing into the mat, crown of the head reaching up towards the sky. Feel yourself settle here. Allow the chatter of the mind to settle. And allowing yourself to be present today. And start to build our breath connection, taking that nice slow inhale through the nose. And nice slow exhale out. As you take those inhales, feel that breath moving up through the belly, through the lungs, to the chest. And as you slowly exhale it out, really noticing the emptying out of the body. Taking these moments to build our breath connection and to take it with us through our practice today. Allow the music to move over you. Allow yourself to let it go. Release the hands down into the mat next to our side body. Take an inhale for those arms to reach up all the way overhead. Fill the body up. And exhale those hands to our heart center. Inhale, bring those arms to reach up overhead. Fill the body up. And exhale those hands back to that heart center. One last time, inhale those arms up. And as we exhale, open the eyes, interlace the hands, bring those hands behind the head. Take an inhale, allow the chest to reach up towards the sky, elbows start to reach towards the back of the room, coming into this form of our cow pose. Take an inhale together. As we exhale, draw those elbows in towards each other and coming into our cat. Feel that rounding of the back. Inhale, open it up, gaze up towards the sky. Exhale, draw those elbows in towards each other, chin towards chest. Inhale, open it up. Exhale, draw those elbows in towards each other. Inhale to come up into that center, that neutral position. Hold it here. Allow arms to open out into a T and then bring those hands down into the earth. And from here, we're coming into our tabletop pose. So come into our tabletop. Shoulders are over those wrists, hips are over those knees. And we'll just work a few cat-cows here as well. So inhale to allow that belly to drop down, tailbone lifts up, gaze can be up. And then as we exhale, press our palms into the earth, gaze in towards that navel, feel the rounding of the back. So taking just a few movements here of our cat-cow, but also allowing yourself to take any movement that feels good for the body. It could be just swaying those those hips from side to side. Or maybe you're bringing that right hip over that right heel. Or taking it over to the opposite side. So eyes can be closed or halfway, but allow yourself to feel this movement. Find what the body needs. And most important, keeping that breath connection. Let's meet into that neutral tabletop. Hold it here. I'd like you to bring that right arm out to the side. Take a bend into that right elbow. Take that right hand behind head. So left palm is still pressing into the earth. Think about that core being engaged. Belly button in towards that spine. We're taking a twist here. Inhale that right elbow up towards the sky. And then as we exhale, bring that right elbow towards left. And then inhale to open it up. Exhale to bring it down. Inhale to bring it up. Exhale to bring it down. Inhale to bring it up. Hold it here. Releasing that arm. And then bringing those fingertips to reach up towards the sky. So we're coming into a deeper twist here. Inhale together as we exhale. Bring that right arm under left. We're coming into thread the needle. Allow that right cheek to come down into the earth. Hold it here. Now you can keep that left hand where it is or start to walk those left fingertips out. Feel this lengthening through that left side body. Breathe it here. If you walk those left fingertips out, bring those left fingertips back in. Press into that left palm. Inhale, right fingertips up towards the sky. Come back to that tabletop pose. Hold it here. Extend that left arm out to the side, coming into that half T. Bring that left palm to behind the head. Take an inhale, allow that left elbow to reach up towards the sky. Exhale, bring that left elbow towards right. Inhale, open it up. Exhale, bring it to that left elbow, right elbow, sorry. Inhale, bring it up. Exhale, bring that left elbow towards right. Inhale, bring it up, hold it here. Release that left arm to that half T. Inhale, reach those left fingertips up towards the sky. Exhale, bring that left arm under right. Left cheek comes down into the earth, back into that thread the needle. So you can keep that right hand close towards the face, or you start to walk those right fingertips out, holding here. Keep your breath, those inhales and those exhales. If you've walked those right fingertips out, walk that hand back in. Press into that right palm. Inhale, left fingertips up towards the sky. Exhale, be back into that tabletop pose. Hold it here. Now we're coming into puppy pose. So keeping those hips over those knees, a nice line here. Start to walk the arms out and coming down. Now you can bring chin down to the mat, chin to chest. Or maybe you just allow that forehead to rest onto the mat. Feel those forearms pressing into the earth, palms pressing in the earth as well. Hold here in our puppy pose. Keep that breath connection, those inhales and those exhales. One more inhale, one more exhale. Let's gently start to walk back up into that tabletop pose. Hold it here. Step that right foot back and then that left foot. Hold it here. We come into our plank pose. Engage that core, belly button in towards the spine, back of the heart reaching up. Hips in line with those shoulders. Hold it here. And we're breathing. Feel the strength of the body. Keep that breath connection. Hold it strong here. Those palms press into the earth. We're feeling grounded. We're feeling connected. Now slowly lower down into that left forearm and then that right forearm. Elbows in line with the shoulders. We're in our forearm plank. Hold it here. Holding for 2 more breaths. we're taking some movement. Slowly lower those knees down, lower the hips and then the belly. Untuck those toes, tops of the feet press into the mat. We're into our Sphinx pose. Roll those shoulders back. Hold it here. Take a gaze out over that right shoulder. Come back through center and gaze over that left shoulder. Bring that head back to that center point. Start to lift the belly, lift the hips, tuck those toes, lift the knees back to our forearm plank. Hold it here. Take an inhale together. As we exhale, lower the knees, untuck the toes, hips come down, belly comes down, back to that Sphinx pose. Yeah, hold it here. Take an inhale together. As we exhale, lift the hips. Lift the belly, lift the hips, tuck those toes, lift the knees back to that forearm plank. Hold it here. Take an inhale together. As we exhale, last time. Lower knees, untuck those toes, lowers hips, lower belly, come into our Sphinx. Hold it here. Nice. Feel those forearms pressing back towards the back of our mat. Take an inhale together. Exhale, lower the forehead down. Bring those palms into our side body, to those side ribs. And we're coming up into a baby cobra. So inhale to rise up. Nice baby cobra here. Exhale for forward fold. Inhale, rise up into that baby cobra. Hold it here. Feel the tops of the feet pressing into the mat. Allow the palms to hover. Hold it here. Chin can come in towards that chest, so we're not crunching through that spine. Hold it here. Take an inhale together. Exhale, bring it down. This time, keep the palms into the mat. Press in to rise up into your cobra pose. And then exhale, bring it down. Inhale to rise up into that cobra. Tuck those toes under. Come into downward facing dog. Bring those feet to almost hip width distance. You wanted enough space so you could fit 2 fists in between those feet. Hold it here. Heels can press down into the earth. They don't need to touch the earth. And then the palms are pressing into the earth. You feel that thumb pad pressing in. Hips are reaching up towards the sky. Hold it here. And take some movement into your first down dog. Bending one knee and then the other. Pedal it out. Yeah. Taking that dog for a walk. Together we're taking an inhale to rise up into the tips of those toes and then exhale those heels down. Inhale, rise up into the tips of those toes. Exhale those heels down. One more time. Inhale, rise up into the tips of those toes. Exhale those heels down. This time, inhale, rise up into the tips of those toes. Micro bend into those knees and we can step, hop, or jump to the front of our mat. Inhale for halfway lift. Hands come to those shins or even to those thighs. Roll the shoulders back. Feel this lengthening through the spine. Exhale for forward fold. Again, inhale for that halfway lift, lengthening here. Exhale for that forward fold. One more time. Inhale for that halfway lift. As we exhale, fold it forward. Inhale, bring those arms up to rise. Exhale, hands to that heart center. Hold it here. Inhale, arms up to rise. And as we exhale, we're folding it forward. And I want you to stay into this forward fold. Micro bend into the knees. Bring those hands to interlace. Allow the palms to touch in towards each other. Roll those shoulders back. Bring those fists to reach up towards the sky. Hold it here. Let the neck just hang. Opening up those shoulders. Take an inhale together. As we exhale, bend into those knees. We rise up to our chair pose. Hold it here. It's okay. Feet can be hip width distance. We stay right here. Look straight ahead. Take an inhale together. As we exhale, fold it forward. Inhale to rise back up. Exhale to fold it forward. Inhale to rise back up. Exhale to fold it forward. Inhale to rise back up. Feel ourselves building that heat. Exhale to fold it forward. Inhale to bring it up. Last time. Exhale to fold it forward. Inhale to rise up. Hold it here. Release the arm by. Just come into that chair. Stay steady. Stay strong. Weight is in those heels. Take an inhale to rise to stand. Exhale those hands to that heart center. Inhale those arms up to rise. And as we exhale, lower down into that chair pose. Hold it here. Take an inhale together. As we exhale, fold it forward. Inhale for that halfway lift. As we exhale, place our hands on the earth. Step back into our plank. Hold here in that plank pose. Reconnect. Come slightly forward on the toes. This time around, lower those knees down, untuck the toes. Keep those elbows in towards that side body as we lower down. Inhale through that cobra. Exhale to downward facing dog. Hold it here. We can bring those toes into touch. And let's extend that right leg up behind us. Take a bend into that right knee. Stack right hip over left. Keep the palms pressing into the earth. Hold it here. And take some movement through that right leg. Rotate the hip in one direction and then the other, maybe even through the ankle. Or you can just stay in neutral, just allowing that hip to open up. Take an inhale together. As we exhale, square off the hips. Bring right foot back down to meet left. Inhale that right leg up to rise. Bend that left knee, stack left hip over right. Hold it here. Again, keep those hips reaching up towards the sky. Palms press into the earth. Again, you can take movement through that left leg. One direction, then the other. Through the ankle. Or just stay neutral. Take an inhale together. As we exhale, square off the hips. Bring that left foot back down to meet right. Inhale that right leg up to rise. Step that right foot forward. I want you to come to the heel of that left foot. So that left foot's at a 45-degree angle. We rise up into our warrior one. Hold it here. Settle in. Nice bend into that right knee. Right knee's over that right ankle. Shoulders are relaxed. Holding strong. Take an inhale together. As we exhale, frame that front foot. Step back into our plank. Hold the plank here. Find that engagement. Come slightly forward on the toes. With control, bring that body all the way down or lower those knees and bring the body down. Inhale through that cobra. Exhale to downward facing dog. Hold it here. Inhale that left leg up to rise. Step that left foot forward. Come to the heel of that right foot. Rise up into our warrior one. Hold it here. Holding for 3 breaths. Keep that core engaged. Press into the razor edge of that back foot. Nice. Legs are strong. Take an inhale together. As we exhale, bring those hands down. Frame that front foot. Step back into our plank and flow through that vinyasa. Take an inhale to rise up into the tips of those toes. Micro bend into those knees. And we can step, hop, or jump to the front of our mat. Bring those feet to hip width distance. Take that inhale for a halfway lift. Exhale for forward fold. Stay in the fold, bend into the knees. And we rise up into our chair pose. Vinyasa. Hold. Inhale, rise to stand. Exhale, hands to that heart center. Inhale, arms up. And as we exhale, lower back down into that chair pose. Hold it here. Take an inhale together. As we exhale, fold it forward. Inhale for that halfway lift. As we exhale, place our hands down, step back into our plank, and moving through our vinyasa. Inhale that right leg up to rise. Step that right foot forward. Rise up into that warrior one. Inhale to bring it up. Exhale, bring it down. Step back into your plank. And we flow through our vinyasa. Inhale that left leg up to rise. Step that left foot forward. Inhale, rise up into our warrior one. Exhale, bring those hands down. Frame that foot, step back into our plank. Flow through our vinyasa. Meet into downward facing dog. Take that inhale, rise up into the tips of those toes, micro bend into the knees, gaze towards the front of our mat. Step, hop, or jump. Inhale for that halfway lift. Exhale for forward fold, stay in the forward fold, bend into the knees. Come into our chair, hold it here. Inhale to rise to stand. Exhale, bring hands to that heart center. Moving one more time through our Sun B, Sun Salutation B, Surya Namaskar B. Take that inhale for arms to rise up. Exhale, come into our chair, hold it here. Inhale together, exhale, fold it forward. Inhale for that halfway lift. As we exhale, place our hands on the earth, step back into our plank. Flow through our vinyasa. Meet into that downward facing dog. Take that inhale for that right leg to rise. Step that right foot forward. Rise up into our warrior one. Inhale it up. Exhale it down. Step back. Flow through. Woo! Feel that breath. Keep that connection. Inhale, left leg up. Step left foot forward. Inhale up to warrior one. Exhale, bring those hands down. Step back. Flow through that vinyasa. Feet into down dog. Inhale, bring those heels up, bend into the knees, gaze towards the front of our mat. We step, hop, or jump. Inhale for halfway lift. Exhale for forward fold. Stay in the forward fold, bend into the knees, tailbone drops down, Buddha Uttanasana. Inhale, rise to stand. Exhale, hands to that heart center. Inhale, bring arms up. And as we exhale, we're folding it forward. Inhale for that halfway lift. As we exhale, place our hands on the earth, step back into our plank. And you can flow through the vinyasa or come right to that downward facing dog. Hold it here. Take a nice big inhale in our dog. And a nice big exhale. Reconnect here. One more time. Inhale, fill that body all the way up. And exhale it down. On our next inhale, let's flow into our plank, coming in with the rounding of that back. Yeah. Exhale to that downward facing dog. Again, inhale, roll into that plank like a wave, rolling in. Exhale to that downward facing dog. Again, inhale, roll into that plank. Exhale to that downward facing dog. Inhale to roll into that plank. Hold it here. Come slightly forward on the toes and lower that body all the way down. Until we bring those arms down by our side, palms are facing up. Now taking a moment here, I'd like you to lift those toes up off the earth. So feel the strength of the legs. Toes are reaching towards the back of the room. Legs are strong, holding it here. Maybe big toes come to touch. Breathe it here. Take an inhale together as we exhale, bring that body down. Now this time, let's just lift that upper body up. So lift that chest, that upper body, roll those shoulders back, reach the fingertips towards the back of the room. Feel the tops of the feet pressing into the mat. And again, chin is coming in towards chest. Hold it here. So we're not crunching through that spinal cord. Keep breathing. Take an inhale together, exhale, bring that body all the way down. Now we're working both together. We lift that lower body and that upper body. Feel that pelvic bone pressing into the mat. Roll those shoulders back, fingertips reaching towards the back of the room. Hold it here. Keep breathing. On our next inhale, maybe we lift a little bit higher. Take an inhale together as we exhale, place one cheek on the earth, allow the body to rest. Hold it here. Let's bring that chin back to center. We're lifting lower body and upper body together. Lift it up. Reach the fingertips back. Chin in towards chest. Pelvic bone pressing into the earth. Lift a little bit higher. Take an inhale together, exhale, lower the body down, place opposite cheek on the earth. Bring that chin back to that center, bring hands into the side ribs, and then press into the palms and we rise up into a child's pose. Bring those hips back over heels, a nice counter pose. To the back bending we've already done. Knowing that this pose is always available to you. It's a great pose to come into to just allow ourselves to reconnect with mind, body, and breath. Taking one more inhale, one more exhale, let's rise up through that tabletop pose. We'll tuck those toes under, press into the toes, come into that downward facing dog. Find your down dog pose here. Reconnect, settle in. Take that nice big inhale to fill the body all the way up and exhale it out. Take an inhale for that right leg to rise. Step that right foot forward. We're rising back up into that warrior one. Inhale, arms up. Hold it here, settle in. Feel the strength of the legs, press into the razor edge of that back foot, open arms out into a T, rotate thumb knuckles down, bring hands to interlace. Roll those shoulders back, feel the fists reaching down that back thigh, gaze up towards the sky as you're taking your back bend here in this warrior one. Heart is reaching up, opening up. Keep breathing. Take an inhale together as we exhale, come into your humble warrior, folding forward. Keep those legs strong. Fists reaching up towards the sky, or if you have to, bring it to that low back. Gaze towards the back of the room. Keep breathing. On our next inhale, press into the legs to rise. Release the arm behind fingertips to reach up. Come onto the ball of that back foot. So we're coming into that high lunge. Settle here. Reconnect. Again, open arms out into that T. Rotate thumb knuckles down. Bring hands to interlace. Roll the shoulders back. Again, fist goes down that back thigh. Gaze up. Holding strong here. Take an inhale together. As we exhale, gently come out of this back bend. And then we're coming into warrior three with this arm bind. So start to put the weight into that right foot. Lift that left foot up. Keep a micro bend into that right knee. So you even have a slight back bend in this warrior three pose. Hold it here. If having that arm bind isn't feeling good for the body, bring hands into heart center, hands to those blocks, or reach those hands out in front. Take an inhale together. As we exhale, lower back down. Release the arm bind. We're into our crescent. Hold it here. Settle in. Take an inhale together. As we exhale, frame that front foot. We're stepping left foot up to meet right. Inhale for a halfway lift. Exhale for forward fold. Bend into the knees. Tailbone drops down. Back to our chair pose. Hold it here. Settle in. Open arms out into that T. Rotate thumb knuckles down, bring hands to interlace. Roll the shoulders back. Take that inhale together. As we exhale, fold it forward. Inhale, come back into our chair. Exhale, fold it forward. Inhale, come back into our chair. Exhale, fold it forward. Inhale, come back into our chair. Hold it here, release the arms. Settle in. Take an inhale together. As we exhale, fold it forward. Inhale for that halfway lift. As we exhale, place our hands on the earth, step back into our plank. Flow through that Vinyasa, or meet right into that downward facing dog. Hold here in that down dog pose. Take an inhale to fill the body all the way up, and exhale it out. On our next inhale, that left leg will rise. We step that left foot forward. Rise up into that warrior one. Settle in. It's okay to stop and make an adjustment with the feet. You want to feel steady. You want to feel stable. Open those arms out into a T. Rotate thumb knuckles down. Bring hands to interlace. Roll those shoulders back. Allow the fist to go back that thigh. Gaze up towards the sky. Keep that bend into the left knee. Hold it here. Keep that core engaged. Belly button in towards spine. Take an inhale together. As we exhale, slowly come into that humble warrior. Gaze towards the back of the room. Fists reach up towards the sky. Can you press those palms in towards each other? Keep your breath. On our next inhale, press into the legs to rise up. Release the arm bind, fingertips reach up towards the sky. We're making an adjustment with that right foot. Come to the ball of that right foot so we switch right into our high lunge, our crescent. Hold it here. Again, bring arms out into a T. Rotate thumb knuckles down. Bring hands to interlace. Roll the shoulders back. Again, feel that fist go behind that thigh. Gaze up towards the sky. Keep those legs strong. Building strength here. Take an inhale together. As we exhale, slowly come out of that back bend. Now we're shifting back into that warrior three with the arm bind. Lift that right leg up. Keep a micro bend into that left knee. Hold it here. So again, we have this back bend in our warrior three. Holding strong. Breathe it here. Again, you have those choices to use those blocks, hands to heart center. Take an inhale together. As we exhale, lower that right foot down. Release the arm bind, fingertips reach up towards the sky. Hold it here. Take an inhale together. As we exhale, bring those hands down into the earth. Step that right foot up to meet left. Inhale for that halfway lift. As we exhale, fold it forward. Stay in the forward fold, bend into the knees. Tailbone drops down back to our chair pose. Hold it here. Open those arms out into a T. Turn thumbs down. Bring hands to interlace. Roll the shoulders back. Hold it here. Take an inhale together. As we exhale, fold it forward. Inhale, come back into that chair. Yeah. Exhale, fold it forward. Inhale, come back into that chair. Last time. Exhale, fold it forward. Inhale, come back into that chair. Hold it here. Release the arm bind. Fingertips reach up towards the sky. Take an inhale, rise to stand. Exhale, hands to that heart center. Stay here for just a moment. Take an opportunity to reconnect. Lift the toes, lift the heels. One more time, toes, and then heels. Stay steady here. Relax the shoulders, relax the face. Feel that breath moving through the body. Feel yourself pressing into the earth, feeling this grounding, reconnecting. Sometimes as we move through these heart-opening poses, different emotions can come. And just let them come. Go with it. There's so much going on right now in this world. Even though we can't be together, we are. And to keep each other in our thoughts. Take a nice big inhale together to fill that body all the way up. And exhale it out. This time, inhale those arms up to rise. And as we exhale, we fold it forward. Micro bend into those knees. Inhale for that halfway lift. And as we exhale, place our hands on the earth. Step back into our plank. And again, flow through that Vinyasa. Knee up into that downward facing dog. Hold it here. Take a nice big inhale to fill that body all the way up. And exhale it out. On our next inhale, let's flow into that plank like that wave. Yeah. Exhale to downward facing dog. Inhale, roll into that plank. Exhale to that downward facing dog. One more time, inhale to flow into that plank. Hold it here, come slightly forward on the toes, bring the body all the way down. Nice. Bring those arms down by our side. And this time let's interlace the hands. Roll the shoulders back, reach the fist towards the back of the room. And we're prepping for that locust pose with this arm bind. Press the pelvic bone into the earth, lift the lower body and the upper body at the same time. Big toes come in towards a little bit towards each other. Again, chin towards that chest so we're not crunching through the spinal area. Breathe in here, take that inhale, press that tailbone up. Pelvic bone down into the earth. Lift the body up, holding strong. Take an inhale together as we exhale, lower down, release the bind, one cheek on the earth, settle here. Woo, building strength today. All right, let's bring that chin back into center. So we're building up into Dhanurasana, that bow pose. So take a bend into both of those knees. Roll those shoulders back, reach fingertips back. You can grab both ankles at the same time, that's awesome, or do one at a time. Keep those feet flexed up towards the sky. Now you can stay right here. And if bow pose is not in your practice, you can take that locust pose again. So we're pressing feet up towards the sky. Ankles into those hands. Roll the shoulders back. Feel that pelvic bone pressing in. Squeeze knees in towards each other so they're not winging out to the side. Holding here. Again, chin towards the chest. Take an inhale, lift it up. Exhale, bring it down. Keep the bend into the knees. Bring a cheek onto the earth. And we windshield washer those legs from side to side. Back into that center point. Roll those shoulders back, lift that upper body up, reach for those ankles. Again, you can stay right here. Or press the feet up towards the sky, ankles into those hands. Roll the shoulders back. Knees squeeze in towards each other. Maybe you can rock and roll here. Pelvic bone pressing into the earth. Woo, keep breathing. Rocking it out. Inhale together, exhale, bring it down. Bring opposite cheek onto the earth. Windshield wash your legs from side to side. Nice job. Ooh, feel that heartbeat. Meet those legs into that center. Lower the legs down. Bring hands to those side ribs. Chin towards center. Press into the palms and we come back into that child's pose. Ooh, hold it here for 5 breaths. You can have arms out in front, or maybe you bring those hands to those heels. Allow the forehead to rest on the mat. Settle in. Gently rise up, come back to that tabletop pose. Tuck those toes under, press back up into our downward facing dog. Take that nice big inhale to fill the body all the way up, and exhale it out. Inhale, rise up into the tips of those toes, micro bend into the knees, and we can step, hop, or jump to the front of our mat. Inhale for that halfway lift. Exhale for forward fold. Stay in the forward fold, bend into the knees, back to that chair pose. We can toss it up, hold it here. Come onto the balls of those feet, lift those heels up. Holding strong. Keep that core engaged. Inhale together as we exhale, slowly bring the body down. Come right into that boat pose, Navasana. Now again, you can grab the back of those thighs. Shins are parallel with the sky. I like to grab the back of the thighs, open up through the chest, through the collarbone, through that heart center. Bring arms out into the side, hold it here. Holding strong. Keep that core engaged. Now I want you to bring those hands into heart center. And we're taking a twist over to the left. And then come through center. Twist over to the right. And then come to center. Twist over to the left. And then come to center. Twist over to the right. And then come to center. Open arms back out. Take an inhale, open the body all the way up. Exhale, bring it up. Inhale, open it up. Exhale, bring it up. Inhale, open it up. Exhale, bring it up. This time, we inhale to open it up and bring it all the way down. Woo. Allow the body to just melt here. Full release. Well deserved. A moment of rest. I love to work the core. Keeps our body strong. Helps with our posture. Helps with our standing poses. Keeps us well engaged. Start to take a bend into those knees, heels close in towards the bum. Knees are hip width distance apart. Bring those arms down by your side. I want you to press into the feet for knees and thighs to bring us up to rise into that bridge pose. Hold it here. Even as you're here, press into the feet. You feel a tiny shift of the body. Breathe it here. Slowly lower the body down. Hold it here. And we'll take bridge one more time. But again, you have that option if you have a block or a pillow or even a blanket to come into that supported bridge. Bring it underneath that sacrum, that low back area. Otherwise, press into the feet for knees and thighs to bring us up to rise. Maybe bring those shoulders underneath, interlace those hands. Again, press into the feet, feel the shift of the body. Hold it here. Breathe. Release the body down. And we'll come into that happy baby. Grab the razor edge of those feet. Knees in towards the armpits. Take a little bit of movement. Massage that low back, rocking from side to side. Rocking out in our happy baby. You put that smile on your face. Hold into that center point, that neutral happy baby. Press that tailbone down onto the earth. Release the hands from the feet. Gently bring those feet down onto the earth. Keep those feet mat distance apart. Keep the bend into the knees. And we allow the soles of the feet to come together. Open it up. Come into Supta Baddha Konasana. Bring arms out to the side. Palms can be facing up. Or maybe you need to place one hand on heart and one hand on belly. Allowing a calm to come over you today. That there is a light in the darkness. And if we hold steady, it will guide us through. Releasing the hands, bring them to those knees. Draw those knees into chest. Squeeze the knees in and take a little bit of movement, rocking from side to side. Maybe massage that back in one direction, take that circular motion, and then take it to the opposite side. Nice. Bring those knees back into that center point. I'd like you to lift the shoulder blades up. We come into that tiny little ball, giving our bodies a well-deserved hug, a much-needed hug during these times.
Release the shoulder blades down, and I'd like you to keep that right knee in towards the chest. Extend that left leg out. And then take the hips over to the left and draw that left knee over right. I may have said it the opposite way. So I had the left knee in towards chest, and we're taking a twist over to the right side. You can gaze out over that left shoulder, bring right hand to that left knee. And then gently come out of the twist. Extending that left leg out in front, realign those hips. Draw that right knee in towards the chest. Hips will go slightly over to the right. Right knee comes over to the left. Again, arms can be out into that T. You can gaze out over that right shoulder. Left hand can come to that knee. Breathe into your twist here. Allow the body to rest. Allow relaxation. Let's gently come out of that twist. Extending that right leg out in front, realign those hips, and bring those arms up overhead. Reach those fingertips towards the back of the room, toes towards the front. Get that full body stretch, that full body lengthening. Take a nice big inhale together. As we exhale, bring those arms down by our side, and setting yourselves up for your Shavasana. Coming into our Shavasana. Taking these moments to allow the body to rest. To allow the body to rejuvenate. To feel yourself relax from the crown of your head all the way down to the tips of those toes. If you feel any tension in any part of the body, sending your breath there, allowing it to release, allowing it to settle. But so important to remember that you take this opportunity for yourself. To allow yourself to let it go. To feel as though you can melt into the mat and into the earth. And to float away for just these moments.
And slowly start to awaken the body, awaken the senses. Maybe wiggling those fingers or wiggling those toes. And when you're ready, rolling on to one side. And again, placing that forehead on the mat. And taking an inhale and an exhale as you're here. And thinking about leaving it all here on the mat as we rise to a seated position. So slowly coming up into our seated position, bringing hands into heart center and chin to chest, and eyes can be closed or halfway. And today I offered Shavasana with no music, to just allow our bodies to enjoy the quiet, to allow ourselves to reconnect. My hope is that your heart has been filled today, filled with light and with love. I know there's so much going on in the world, but remind yourself to take these moments to reconnect, to recharge, to feel grounded. Taking one last inhale together for arms to reach up overhead, fill the body all the way up. And then as we exhale, bring those hands back to that heart center, pressing thumb knuckle into chest. The light in me honors the light in you. Namaste. Thank you so much for being part of my day, of my life. I hope that this practice helped you in some way. There's so much going on, so many questions, not a lot of answers. But take this opportunity to be with your family, to be with your loved ones. Namaste.